Good morning. We hope you slept well. We're back with you here at the Linda K. Epling Stadium in Beckley, West Virginia for day 2 of the American Legion State Tournament. We get rolling this morning with an elimination game. 2 teams that stumbled yesterday against some quality opponents. It'll be Parkersburg post 15 taking on Bridgeport post 68. Parkersburg an 8-4 loss yesterday to Berkeley in our first game, and it was one where Parkersburg did not settle into the game until the fourth inning. They were down 8-0, and by the time they really started playing, they dug themselves too big of a hole and just really couldn't overcome the deficit. But Bronson Linville came in and relief, pitched beautifully, went about 4 innings, and put up some zeros on the scoreboard. It just wasn't their day. They need earlier offense, better energy out of the gate this morning as we give you the lineup for Parkersburg post 15. They're managed by Mike Goodwin. They'll lead off with C.J. McCartney, who starts at shortstop. Easton Miller bats second. He's the catcher. Cam Cumston is the pitcher batting third. Cooper Kincaid at third base. In the cleanup spot, Eli Davis in the 5-hole. In center field, Wyatt Boyce, yesterday's pitcher in left field, as he'll bat sixth. Peyton West starts at first today. He wears number 5. Bo Hudkins is at second base. Into the lineup, he'll wear number 23 and bat eighth. And then the right fielder is Seth Monarchik. Bridgeport post 68, the home team today. They're out on the field now, as you see, as they will lead off with the center fielder Luke Rohrig. Colton Edwards is the shortstop batting second. Owen Sonderricker in the 3-hole at second base. Guy Avolio will get the start on the mound today and clean up. Dom Fazelaire at first base batting fifth, number 20. Number 16, Cole Arnett, is in left field hitting sixth. It's Chase Kinsey behind the plate wearing number 22, and Alex Green in right field batting eighth. Colin Verboski will round out your lineup for Bridgeport post 68, and he'll bat ninth. Overcast day. These clouds look threatening, but there's no actual rain projected in the forecast, so we hope that the weather people are right in that regard. Going to see a lefty to start the game here with Volio. Comes in with a 2-1 record and a 2.589 earned run average. Bridgeport managed by Kobe Carpenter.
Now batting for Parkersburg, number 3, C.J. McCartney.
So day 2 of the tournament. Bridgeport lost to South Charleston 4-2 yesterday. South Charleston advanced to take on Berkeley at 4 o'clock today as C.J. McCartney digs in. He'll launch it into right center field. He'll round hard to second as it was knocked down, and it's a double. Excellent start to the game for Parkersburg. Post 15, C.J. McCartney driving it the other way and getting started. Leadoff batter, first pitch of the game. You get that middle out ball that you want, one that you can extend the hands to. So there you go. We talked about needing early life. You just had a little bit as Easton Miller steps in now for Parkersburg post 15. A little bit low. Easton Miller, 337 batter. Down and out. So 2-0 hitters count. Bridgeport on its heels. Hard secondary as it's a ground ball. Back to the pitcher, Avolio. He goes to third with it, and he's out. Tagged out there by Verboski.
Now batting for Parkersburg, number 11, Cam Cumston.
Straight away, great decision there from Guy Avolio. He knew the ball had enough pace on it. He had time. Couldn't really set his feet. Just got it over there as quickly as possible. That is Really good communication in the infield for Bridgeport. And probably an out you don't want to make at third. The old adage, you never make the first or last out at third base. Hit and score you anyway. You want to make sure you get something. Here's Cam Cumston. Sends up and away. Plus, you just lose the opportunity to manufacture something, to get a sacrifice fly, score on a ground ball in the infield. A little bit of a mental error there from Parkersburg. Cumston, 347. A 1-2. Hopping grounder. Foul ball. 480 on base percentage. 26 runs batted in. From Cam Cumston, the Roane County Raider. The offering. Fouled off the end of the bat. Roane County, part of that Little Kanawha Conference. Got a lot of LKC guys on this roster. Wirt County, Ravenswood, talking about the small school ball there in the Mid-Ohio Valley area at the high school circuit. 1-2 of Olio looking for a punch out. Going to flip to first. Lefties, you always got to make sure they go to the plate. So set by the belt and goes. Chance for a double play. Out at second, throw to first. 6-4-3. Bridgeport turns two. Great work there from Colton Edwards and Owen Sonderricker as they'll get out of the frame. 0-0. We're back in the bottom of the first.
You have dreams.
A better life, a better job, a better you.
So where do you start to build the skills necessary to get there?
At West Virginia State, you are not just a number, you are who you choose to be.
You receive personal attention from award-winning faculty.
You study in nationally recognized programs.
You learn the skills that will get you the job you know you can have.
No matter where you want to go
or what you want to do,
it starts at State.
If you're struggling with payroll problems, compliance confusion, or HR headaches, it's time to discover Compliance, the trusted solution for a healthier, stress-free business. With Compliance, you will experience faster, error-free payroll, effortless compliance with labor laws, and expert HR support and guidance. Don't let workplace stress take over. Ask your business if compliance is right for you. Side effects may include reduced stress, increased efficiency, improved morale, and a strong reliance on compliance. Consult Compliance today. Compliance, because a better business starts with a better you.
Back to it here at beautiful Linda K. Epling Stadium. It'll be a day filled with baseball. We'll give you the slate at 1 o'clock. You got Potomac Valley Post 64 taking on Morgantown Post 2. That's another elimination contest. Then we'll bump to the winner's bracket after that. The Berkeley versus South Charleston game that we mentioned at 4 o'clock. And then at 7, it is Wheeling Post 1. It looked outstanding yesterday with their right-hander Jake Brown and just tore the cover off the ball in the win over Potomac Valley. They will take on the home team here at the tournament, Beckley Post 32, trying to defend this ballpark where they play pretty often locally. This is sort of a place where you can go if there's a rain out and you can't play at your home field, or sometimes the WVSSAC will deem a particularly complex unfit, and then they got to go play it out here. So that whole Beckley team grew up in this place.
Now batting for Bridgeport, number 44, Luke
Wheeling trying to spoil the party. But right here we got a Luke Rohrig, Bridgeport Indian. And Cam Cumston rocks and fires. Swung out and missed. It'll go Rohrig, Colton Edwards, Owen Sonderricker, 1, 2, 3. So that is down low. A lot of these guys played for a great Bobby Shields there in Bridgeport. Made it back to the state tournament this season couldn't quite capture the crown there in AAA. It would be St. Albans that won that. A lot of those kids are on that South Charleston team here. So just so much familiarity, and the cream of the crop you're seeing is Rohriger turning the shoulder, takes a ball. Rohrig, .571 on base percentage and 67 at-bats. Will drive it to center. Couple steps back and the catch made. Routine for Eli Davis, one away.
Now batting for post 68, number 17, Colton Edwards.
One down for Colton Edwards, shortstop. Edwards, .279. On to the outside corner, as Cumston will go in front. And Cam releases the 7th pitch of the game. Again, a smooth pitch there towards the bottom part of the strike zone. Looked like an off-speed. Let's see how careful they are here, 0-2. And that was an awfully good pitch right down the middle, but he pops it up. And the catch made by the right fielder there, Seth Monarchik.
Now batting for Bridgeport, number 12, Owen Sondericker.
Cumston looking comfortable. Here's Owen Sondericker. And fouls it down the right side over towards the bullpen. Sondericker, talented pitcher as well. He'll play second base today. And Cumston ready with the 0-1. Swung out and missed. Got the low chase. And Sondericker, then Guy Avolio in the on-deck circle. The 0-2. As that's chopped to third, plenty of time, and the play made. Cooper Kincaid retires the side. As we'll step to a break and go scoreless to the top of the second on Video Productions.
Need a truck that's ready for work, weekends, and everything in between? Right now at Dan Cava GMC, get up to $10,000 off select new GMC Sierra 1500s, or save up to $4,000 off all new GMC Canyon Elevations, offering bold styles, advanced technology, and everyday practicality. Come explore our all-new GMC Yukons, built for busy families and big adventures. All this and more at Dan Cava GMC in Bridgeport. Shop the road.
I'm Sean Kovich, Mountaineer Golf Coach. When disaster strikes your home, business, or golf game, call the restoration company the Mountaineers call. Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
And we're back to it here in Raleigh County, West Virginia. It's the American Legion West Virginia Baseball State Tournament. The loser of this game will go home, as both teams have a couple starters that threw smoothly in the first. Guy Avolio back out there on the bump. He'll face the 4, 5, 6 part of the Parkersburg post 15 order with Cooper Kincaid, Eli Davis, and Wyatt Boyce.
Now batting for Parkersburg, number 10, Cooper Kincaid.
There's Kincaid, 325 throughout the regular postseason. Up and away. Guy Avolio rolled 3 ground balls there in the last. The third one, a double play ball. Or rather, 2 grounders after McCartney let it off with a double. And didn't miss by much, little out. Inside corner, called for a strike. Working the plate side to side there of Olio. That was towards the top of the zone, fielded it short, and thrown across the diamond in time. As Colton Edwards makes the play, there's one down.
15, number 2, Eli Davis.
A routine there for Edwards. That'll bring to the plate Eli Davis. Davis, 375. Center fielder. Under the knee. Looks like a fastball as they put down the old number 1 and fouled off. And some teams look back to the dugout and do signals. They're letting some of the catchers just take it. As far as the pitch calling goes, probably depends on the rapport between the two guys. They're keeping it simple. Another fastball. He's doing a good job not throwing it up in the zone. These are fastballs, but they're tough ones for the righties to get to. Plus, it's a live ball there from Avolio, not flat. With nobody out and one down, guy back to the plate. Breaking ball. Lifted into shallow right. It'll get down. A loop single for Eli Davis. He's got to hit it where they ain't.
Parkersburg, number 21, Wyatt Boyce.
Right in the Bermuda Triangle between first, second, and right. The Wirt County Tiger, Wyatt Boyce, steps to the plate. Had a couple of hits in yesterday's game. He'll get a bunt down. Avolio makes the calm turn, throws to first. As Boyce will execute the sacrifice.
Now batting for post 15 and number 5, Peyton West.
So setting the table here for Peyton West, a runner in scoring position with 2 down. As Coach Goodwin playing a little small ball. West 279 and 87 plate appearances. Upstairs. As he checks the bag. Another good job spotting up from the lefty, middle away. So he evens up the count 1-1. Had a wild game last night in the Morgantown-Beckley game. 1-0 Beckley late into the night as Morgantown had an unfortunate mistake in the outfield. Let a ground ball get under their glove, rolled all the way to the fence, and resulted in a single that was in effect an inside the park homer and decided the game, which you just don't see that often. The fans that stuck around or watched the stream got an excited one. Payoff pitch. And got it past him. Strike 3. That'll retire the side. Scoreless, we go into the bottom of the second on Video Productions.
My name's Keith Sigmund. I'm the general manager here at Buchanan Mine. I find in Bluefield State graduates a characteristic that is uncommon in most today, and that characteristic is their work ethic.
Not afraid to spend as many hours as they need to spend here. They have a great work ethic.
Why we search for Bluefield State graduates is because they don't shy away from the challenge.
Life doesn't wait, so neither should your care. Whether it's a cough, fever, or stomach bug, Access Plus is here for those urgent moments.
From bumps and bruises to stitches and even x-rays, We've got you covered with extended hours and walk-in care for the whole family.
You do not have to be an Access Health patient to be seen. No hassle, no appointments, just quality care when you need it.
Access Health, where care meets community.
Here at Epling Stadium, bottom two, it'll be the Bridgeport Indians up to bat here against Cam Cumston. 4-5-6, Guy Avolio, Dom Fazelaire, Cole Arnett due up. Avolio trying to help himself out. Throws lefty, bats righty.
Now batting for Bridgeport, number 41, Guy Avolio.
Cumston with a couple of fly ball outs in the first and a ground ball to third. Kind of a condensed release for Cam Cumston. Just takes the ball straight to the ear, straight back, goes to the plate. It's a compact arm motion, but it's a good one mechanically. As it's a low line drive into left center field. And a leadoff knock for Guy Avolio.
Now batting for post 68, number 20, Dom Fazelaire.
Brilliant low ball hit in there, swept the barrel through the bottom part of the strike zone. Get a courtesy runner now, the pitcher Avolio will. Runner. I'll get that for you here in a second, as that is Tom Fazelaire up to battle. Take a strike one. Line drive to the second baseman. Lost it on the transfer, it looked like. He did indeed. So line out for Fazelaire.
Now batting for Bridgeport, number 16,
clearly had it.
Cole
Just
Arnett.
trying to double him up. Curve ball, did a good job picking up the spin. Just floated there to the second baseman, Hudkins. Now it's Cole Arnett. As Mason Bowen, it is, will take his lead off of first. And he took off. Will steal without a throw. As that time, Houston Miller couldn't let it loose. Just lost it in the glove. Sometimes when you try to dig too much for the baseball, you can just get a little convoluted in there. As that is a hopping ball. It was foul. Spun back behind the line. Cole Arnett out of Bridgeport High School. Up to bat with Chase Kinsey in the on-deck circle. The Indians with the one hit moments ago from Guy Avolio. The 0-2 upstairs. Shots down and away. Good hold there from Arnett. Two and two. Hustled grounder over to first, bobbled for a second. He'll step on it. As that moves the runner over to third. Peyton West able to corral it and make the play. Good pitch there, jammed him up a little bit towards the hands. And now it's Chase Kinsey. No balls, one strike. And not going to get the call, a little down or a little away. And blocked up there perfectly. Good work from Easton Miller, making himself a shell, centering up that baseball. Textbook form. 2-1. Swung on and missed. Ready with the 2-2. Kinsey, 348 batter, 385 on base percentage. And they're going to take home. Bridgeport scores. Parkersburg not paying attention on the throw back to the pitcher, and Mason Bowen steals the plate. Look at Parkersburg post 15. All right, here's the ball. Just lackadaisical. You flip it back on the knees, kind of float it too high, and you just hand Bridgeport a run. As ultimately Chase Kinsey is punched out, and that'll do it. 1-0 Bridgeport, and we're back after this at the West Virginia American Legion State Baseball Tournament.
This summer, 2 fan favorites are back.
Honey pepper pimento, pineapple dragon fruit. They're back, they're so back. Yeah, they're bringing that flavor back. Honey pepper pimento, yeah, that pimento. Pineapple dragon fruit, bringing that pineapple back. They're back, they're so back. Yeah, they're bringing that flavor back. They're so back. Honey pepper pimento.
Which favorite will you choose?
When it comes to finding your next vehicle,
it's officially go time at Thornhill Auto Group.
10 trusted brands,
plus a huge lineup of pre-owned.
Brought to you by the folks who've served this region for years.
We go big for our home team.
And don't forget Thornhill's Value Plus warranty. Real coverage that keeps you going.
So if you're ready to go, it's go time at Thornhill Auto Group.
There it is, the view of the mountains in the distance, the turf fields with the beautiful wall here at Linda K. Epling Stadium. Just a gem in southern West Virginia and the host site of the West Virginia American Legion State Baseball Tournament. 1-0. Bridgeport leads it over Parkersburg as they picked up a freebie run there. The courtesy runner did a good job. Not totally a freebie. He was aggressive. Mason Bowen comes in, and that's just a read. You see the catcher not paying attention, the pitcher not paying attention, and then kind of a lollipop throw. And that's baseball instincts. That's taking the game, and sometimes that's all it comes down to. One run. We saw that in the late game last night. The one Beckley took over Morgantown. Efficient so far has been Ovolio, just the 25 pitches thrown. Has struck out 1, given up 2 hits, a lot of ground ball contact. And so misfire twice to start off this at-bat against Bo Hudkins. Goes Hudkins, Monarchek, and the leadoff man, C.J. McCartney, 8-9-1 for Parkersburg post 15. Volio trying to avoid walking the leadoff, and he's done it in 4 pitches. Hudkins on. Here's Menarchik.
Now batting for post 15, number 1, Seth Menarchik.
Menarchik, a lefty, sticking 229. Lefty-lefty matchup. Trying to bunt the curveball. He's got a good few inches of break on it. Creates a lot of spin, makes it harder to get that bunt down cleanly. I was trying to move him here before you get back to the top. Again, a square. This time up and in. He gets it past him. Back pick to first. And safely in there. So 0-2, the bunt option likely off the table. Careful there with the 0-2 fastball, ball one. A little bit of breeze here today, not too much as the flag is barely moving. It's down and out. Comfortable temperature, easy for the catchers today. It's not too hot. 2-2 pitch. Also the umpires, everybody wearing all that gear. I think they appreciate a cool day. As well as our cameraman, Jackie. Had some scorchers there at the state tournament in Huntington as that is a line drive. Bounce to second. They'll go lead runner at second, throw to first, not in time. Dealt with there by the second baseman, Owen Sonderecker.
Now batting for Parkersburg, number 3, C.J. McCartney.
Got it on the short hop there. Did well to knock it down, made sure he got one. So C.J. McCartney up to bat, doubled off the first pitch of the game. We'll take a ball one. To McCartney it goes, down low. Two 2-0. Low in the air, fly ball right field. It's caught. They'll throw to first. And uneventful there, but an F9 to retire C.J. McCartney.
Now batting for post 15, number 28, Easton Miller.
Alex Green coming forward, making the play. Good decisive read off the bat. Easton Miller, lefty. At Parkersburg South High School, a steal from first. He's safe. The throw was left to the bag and late. As Bo, rather Seth Menarchik will take second. Got a good jump. Bridgeport just not a clean transfer and throw there. Probably didn't really have a chance anyway with the jump. Miller, class of 27 player there for the Patriots. Listed as a catcher, also a pitcher, 6'2". Had a huge team yesterday in Wheeling. It seemed like every kid was 6'4", 6'3". That's going to be a tough team to beat. A lot of power, good pitching staff. So Volio in control, up 1-2. Just got ahead with the breaking stuff. Fastball inside corner, won't get the call. 2-2 pitch gets the chase. It's blocked in the turf. The throw to first there in time. A strikeout to retire the side as Chase Kinsey does well behind the plate. And the side is retired 1-0. Bridgeport leads it. We're back in the bottom of the third from Epling Stadium.
At WVU Tech, you get more than a college experience. You get the tools you need to be successful, break barriers, and land opportunities, all at an affordable price. With the best return on investment in West Virginia and a small, supportive campus. Find out what being a Golden Bear can mean for you today. Start your application at wvutech.edu.
If you're struggling with payroll problems, compliance confusion, or HR headaches, it's time to discover Compliance, the trusted solution for a healthier, stress-free business. With Compliance, you will experience faster, error-free payroll, effortless compliance with labor laws, and expert HR support and guidance. Don't let workplace stress take over. Ask your business if compliance is right for you. Side effects may include reduced stress, increased efficiency, improved morale, and a strong reliance on compliance. Consult Compliance today. Compliance, because a better business starts with a better you.
And we're back to it here at Epling Stadium. 1-0 Bridgeport. Excellent pitching in the early going. Bridgeport stole a run in the second on a Mason Bowen steal of home plate off of a lackadaisical throwback to the pitcher. As Bridgeport will go 8-9-1 here in the order with Alex Green, Colin Verboski, the top of the order with Luke Rohrig. Bring you the action here after this. Scheduled for 1 o'clock. Going to be Potomac Valley Post 64. So players predominantly from the Frankfort area and the surrounding schools and teams taking on Morgantown Post 2. 1 o'clock, fighting for their lives in this tournament. Trying to survive to tomorrow.
Now batting for Bridgeport, number 25, Alex Green.
And Berkeley Post 14 against South Charleston Post 94 after that. 4 o'clock. Night game, Wheeling Post 1 versus Beckley Post 32. So we got the hometown squad in prime time. Alex Green, number 25, right fielder for Bridgeport, digs in. As a swing and miss as Cumpston gets him to chase away. Green, a .294 batter. As this is lifted to shallow right field. And it's going to get down. His second baseman tried to take it and wasn't quite in position. Hudkins, as he turned a bit awkwardly, and it dropped in front of the right fielder.
Now back for post 68.
Just a bloop there right in between. Either of them could have taken it. And unfortunate there. I think his glove did get to it. That's tough when you're working backwards for the ball. That was kind of at an odd height, too, sort of in between. But still another miscue there from Parkersburg. Unfortunately, just kind of been the story of this tournament so far. Too many instances of hurting themselves. But the beneficiary, Green, gets the base knock there. Second Bridgeport hit. Here's a Colin Verboski. Trying to bunt. Foul ball. Verboski sticking 290. Verboski, a North Marion product, class of 26 guy. Up by the chin. Compton, 1 strikeout so far, no walks. Both teams yet to record an error. It's been a pretty clean ball game as Compton gets a swing and a miss. Retires Verboski with the low off speed. It's back to Luke Rohrig. Put a charge into it. Flew out to center field last time. As they'll shade a little bit to the left with Davis. Really big gap in right center. Pretty deep field, 325 to each side. High 300s in center, so there's a lot of green space to cover, and this could be 2. A throw to first, the 6-4-3 completed easily. As Hudkins chucked it to first in time. An instance there where Rohrig kind of lost the footing out of the box, so never had a chance to even make it close. Good job there by Post 15 getting out of the frame. We'll take it to a break on Video Productions.
Leading the efforts to build a stronger West Virginia, the High Technology Foundation has a proven plan to strengthen and diversify our state's economy. The I-79 Technology Park's high-capacity infrastructure continues to attract advanced federal operations that are driving economic growth. This keeps our young, educated residents in the state and brings West Virginians home. The High Technology Foundation, building a stronger West Virginia. Learn more today at WVHTF.org.
Back to it here in Beckley, West Virginia. As Bridgeport, Post 68, has a 1-0 lead over Parkersburg, Post 15. We find ourselves in the top of the 4th. Heart of the order up for Parkersburg as Cam Compton will dig in. They've done everything to try to generate some offense. A lot of bunt attempts, just haven't really been able to find a way to break the seal early in this game. Got a couple of base knocks. This man right here, Guy Avolio's been excellent. Just a professional presence out there, really calm, workmanlike. Got a great swing there from Compton as he'll drive it up the middle. And he has his first hit of the contest.
Now batting for Post 15, number 10, Cooper Kincaid.
Excellent swing. So that'll bring up Cooper Kincaid. A Parkersburg South Patriot will take the breaking ball for ball 1. Kincaid out on the ground to start the 2nd. In there for a strike. And Kincaid, actually a Parkersburg High Big Red. My apologies. As he's going to lace it down the line, just barely foul. Don't want to tick off those Big Reds. The oldest high school in West Virginia. Apparently it used to be gigantic. One of the biggest in the country, actually, but I don't know too much about that. You know, the Parkersburg area, full of rich history. Swung out and missed. Snap throw to second on the steal. He's right of the bag. As Cam Compton Steal it successfully. It was a strike 3 to Kincaid.
Now batting for Parkersburg, number 2, Eli Davis.
Third punch out of the game there for Guy Avolio. That'll bring up Eli Davis. Inside, nearly hit him. As that is swung out and missed on the outside location. Davis is a Parkersburg South Patriot. .375 batter. .15 RBIs. That is down low for ball 2. And there for a strike. Post 15 with 3 hits in the game. They've left 2 on base. Ground ball, shortstop, plenty of time. And it's there for out number 2. Again, smooth from Colton Edwards, charging. Got to charge the baseball. You can't sit back and let it eat you up. Beautiful little in-breaking pitch. Starting well away from Wyatt Boyce and working it back to the outside corner. Breaking ball this time. Boyce, great job. Picking up the spin and driving it over the head of Edwards into left.
Now batting for Parkersburg, number 5, Peyton West.
Start him off with the slider all the way in the other batter's box, and then a vertical drop. Boyce, lovely piece of hitting. As this is Peyton West. So 1-1 ball game now. As Wyatt Boyce steps up, now he's in trouble. Is caught at second base. As they get him in a pickle, and that'll do it. But Wyatt Boyce steps up, and Parkersburg ties up the ball game. 1-1. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th on Video Productions.
For over 20 years, Dan Cava Toyota World has been more than a dealership. We're family-owned, community-focused, and committed to taking care of our customers long after the sale. Our commitment doesn't stop when you drive off the lot. With factory-trained technicians and a service team you can trust, we're here to keep your vehicle running at its best for years to come. So when it's time to get your next vehicle, choose the dealership that's been serving the community for generations. Visit Dan Cava Toyota World in Fairmont. Shop the world.
Some moments change everything. In an instant, your world grows bigger, and suddenly, it's real. There are questions, there are plans, there are quiet worries you don't always say out loud. And there are providers who walk with you through all of it, from the first heartbeat to the first time you hold them in your arms. At Access Health Women's Health, you don't have to leave your community to receive exceptional care. Access Health, right here at home.
1-1 as post 15 able to tie it up in the last. Couple of timely hits from Cam Cumston to lead it off, and then Wyatt Boyce able to drive him in. He was unfortunately tagged out there at second as they got him in a pickle on a pickoff situation, but we're deadlocked as Colton Edwards, the Bridgeport shortstop, going to lead off. Bridgeport with 2-3-4 in the order, as it'll go Edwards, Sonderricker, Gaevolio.
Now batting for Bridgeport, number 17, Colton Edwards.
Here's Cam Cumston. First pitch works it onto the inside corner. This will go ahead of Edwards. Cumston 2 strikeouts so far. That is ripped foul. Has allowed the 2 hits and yet to walk one. You see all the banners out there for the West Virginia Miners, the Prospect League team that's had a lot of success out here back in the 2010s. 0-2, well high. Edwards flew out to right field last time. 1-2 pitch. Goes down and gets it, drives it into right field. Beautiful. That's a great job going down and getting that pitch low and away. 2-strike situation. That's how you do it. Not an easy pitch to hit whatsoever. Had to dip the knee a little bit to get down and get to that one as he'll steal. Sondricker waved through it and he's safe. As Edwards swipes second. Sondricker, a .387 batter. $19 RBIs. He's off the outer black. There's a grounder at shortstop. Flung across the diamond in time by C.J. McCartney. So 1 down, runner on third. You can score the go-ahead run here without getting a hit. Hypothetically, Gaevolio. Got to think sack fly. Just get something to the outfield. Is Parkersburg going to discuss the situation here? It's a 1-1 game. You might have to bring the infield in a bit. We'll see how they play it here in this elimination game at the 2000. Got the morning game here approaching 11 a.m. Big shout out to the whole crew at Video Productions. They pull some pretty long shifts in order to get these tournaments in. Bring them in at the corners, playing about even depth at shortstop and second. So that stopped down for ball one. Since we're the morning game, we might as well give you last night's Major League Baseball scores. The Braves took it 6-5 over the Padres. The Twins 3-1 over the Guardians in 12 innings. Blue Jays won 3-1 over the Rays. It's an important 1-1 is to the plate. And it'll squeak just past the catcher about 10 or 12 feet as Miller retrieves it. And a no takeoff there from Edwards. And it's probably the right decision. I don't think that ball was far enough away as he's kind of talking about the secondary lead, the progression with his third base coach. Blue Jays took it 3-1 over the Rays. Diamondbacks 10, Cardinals 6, and 4-3 Tigers over the Royals. Here's a fly ball. Could be good enough. Shallow center field as he's going to tag. Here's the throw to the plate. It's right. And Bridgeport will go up 2-1. as Guy Ovolio with the sacrifice fly. And he drives in the second run of the ball game to score Edwards.
68, number 20, Dom Fazelaire.
It's a pretty long run in the center there for Davis. Did well to get to it. His momentum was taking him forward. Had a decent chance to let it loose, but that is a pretty deep fly ball to make that play. As Fazelaire will hit it to shallow right. And the catch made by Hudkins. As that'll do it for the fourth. Bridgeport takes a 2-1 lead. We're back after this at Epling Stadium.
You have dreams.
A better life, a better job, a better you.
So where do you start to build the skills necessary to get there?
At West Virginia State, you are not just a number, you are who you choose to be.
You receive personal attention from award-winning faculty.
You study in nationally recognized programs.
You learn the skills that will get you the job you know you can have.
No matter where you want to go
or what you want to do,
it starts at State.
Leading the efforts to build a stronger West Virginia, the High Technology Foundation has a proven plan to strengthen and diversify our state's economy. The I-79 Technology Park's high-capacity infrastructure continues to attract advanced federal operations that are driving economic growth. This keeps our young, educated residents in the state and brings West Virginians home. The High Technology Foundation, building a stronger West Virginia. Learn more today at WVHTF.org.
Back to it here in Beckley, West Virginia at Epling Stadium, the crown jewel of Southern West Virginia baseball facilities. Of course, you got the nearby Park, where Greater Beckley Christian Academy plays. That's a good one, too. As Woodrow has a nice field. Shady Spring, pretty good field. Really short porch, though. I think you just got to hit a lazy fly ball. It gets out of there. Here's Peyton West up to the plate. Will take a ball one high as they stay with the lefty Guy Ovolio. Second ball. 2-0. Down low for a third ball. Not a baseball facility, but you got to love the armory, too, for basketball. That'll curl into the strike zone. Sometimes you locate better with the off speed after 3 balls. The case there for Ovolio. Looping a curve, took a crazy hop, almost went over the head of Sonderricker. And Peyton West going to be safe. I just misjudged the hop. A little bit, it was a really high one. Curveball, just beat into the ground. And the last one got him. I think didn't quite respect that last bounce. That'll be the first Bridgeport E of the game. As a bunt is gotten down, Ovolio towards the first base line. Will flip it over in time. So Hudkins moves him. The tying run on second base.
Now batting for Parkersburg, number 1, Seth Menarchek.
And it's a lefty, Seth Menarchek. Out with a ground ball in the third. Menarchek, 229 during the Legion season. Will take away. Parkersburg South Patriot. This team is over half Parkersburg South. That is taken for a strike. Ovolio approaching 70 pitches. Here in the elimination game, that one gets away from him. Runs in, hits him towards the elbow. As Monarchic will wear that and shake it off.
Now batting for post 15, number 3, C.J. McCartney.
Only the second free base of the game given up by Bridgeport. Just one walk earlier. And Bridgeport will converge around the mound. And C.J. McCartney gets ready to hit, has had a decent game as far as squaring it up. Started things off with a double and then flew out to right field. So we recap the scoring so far. Mason Bowen scored from third on a steal of home. And then in the fourth inning, Wyatt Boyce drove in a run with an RBI single to left. Into the last, Guy Avolio with a sacrifice fly to score Edwards. And that's where we stand. 2 ducks on the pond here for McCartney. Avolio checks the runner. It's off the inside corner. McCartney, 371, 33 hits this summer. It's a ball. It's 10 doubles, 25 ribbies. Two nothing. Breaking pitch stays away. Inside corner. And the straight up take there, 3-0. As Avolio stays in the at-bat. If you're Verbosky at third, got to remember you can step on it and go one if you have to, as that is going to catch a piece of the inner black. McCartney thought the job was done. The Avolio offering, rolled over foul. Oh, nice little trap there from the pitching coach. Maybe should be a soccer coach. He might be, I don't know. Crucial payoff pitch with one out. And dribbled backward. So McCartney, a couple of foul balls with a full count. As Mike Goodwin looks on, his coaches Jeff Thompson, Josh Hudkins. Inside corner, they'll ring him up. 3 straight pitches. Guy Avolio paints the inner black. And comes all the way back to strike him out.
Now by Parkersburg, number 28, Easton.
How about that? I believe he had to make 4 straight pitches. Ultimately, you get the backwards K, 4th punch out of the game for Guy Avolio. Now it's Easton Miller low in the air. He burned the left fielder. This is going to get to the fence. This will score 2. Parkersburg, post 15 into the lead. On a 2 RBI double from Easton Miller. Shot there into left. As we look at it, the lefty a little up in the zone, stays through it, and just drifting a little bit too far forwards there. Arnett was. That's the tough ball. That's usually the one that gets the outfielder, the one that is a few feet over head high. It's hard to get a read on the trajectory. I think probably moved forward before he ultimately wanted to, but credit to Miller for stepping up, making an important swing to give Parkersburg some much-needed life in this tournament, really a lifeline. As now Bridgeport will conference. Just over an hour of game time. You got to remind your guys here, we're only chasing one. Don't get too caught up in the moment. Get this out, and we'll go hit for you. It's probably along the lines of the conversation taking place. Or maybe we go ahead and make an adjustment. As Bridgeport starts to conduct traffic, they are going to make a pitching change. Guy Ovolio will exit the mound. And kind of a wholesale change. There's only 2 Bridgeport players on the field right now. I guess a few infielders, probably 5 or 6 of them. So a lot of subs upcoming. We'll try to give them to you after this.
This summer, 2 fan favorites are back.
Honey, pepper, pimento, pineapple, dragon fruit. They're back, they're so back. Yeah, they're bringing that flavor back. Honey, pepper, pimento, yeah, that pimento. Pineapple, dragon fruit, bringing that pineapple back. They're back, they're so back. Yeah, they're bringing that flavor back. They're so back. Honey, pepper, pimento.
Which favorite will you fan over?
My name's Keith Sigmund. I'm the general manager here at Buchanan Mine. I find in Bluefield State graduates a characteristic that is uncommon in most today, and that characteristic is their work ethic.
Not afraid to spend as many hours as they need to spend here. They have a great work ethic.
Why we search for Bluefield State graduates is because they don't shy away from the challenge.
You have dreams.
A better life, a better job, a better you.
So where do you start to build the skills necessary to get there?
At West Virginia State, you are not just a number, you are who you choose to be.
You receive personal attention from award-winning faculty.
You study in nationally recognized programs.
You learn the skills that will get you the job you know you can have.
No matter where you want to go
or what you want to do,
it starts at State.
We've got a great ball game to start the day here at the West Virginia American Legion State Baseball Tournament. As it is 3-2 Parkersburg over Bridgeport moments ago. Easton Miller with a 2 RBI double to left field to grab the lead. And Bridgeport will turn to a new arm in the form of a lefty, Max Conley. As Guy Ovolio goes 4 2/3, gives up 5 hits, gives up 3 runs. There's Conley working against Cam Cumston. Oh, swing over top of it. Conley, a Bridgeport Indian. Max down and away. Chopping ground ball, third base, thrown across the diamond. In time. So lead will stay there as Luke Rohrig was switched to third base, made the play. 3-2, Parkersburg leads. We're back in the bottom of the 5th from Epling Stadium.
Need a truck that's ready for work, weekends, and everything in between? Right now at Dan Cava GMC, get up to $10,000 off select new GMC Sierra 1500, or save up to $4,000 off all new GMC Canyon Elevations, offering bold styles, advanced technology, and everyday practicality. Come explore our all-new GMC Yukons, built for busy families and big adventures. All this and more at Dan Cava GMC in Bridgeport. Shop Thorod.
I'm Sean Kovich, Mountaineer Golf Coach. When disaster strikes your home, business, or golf game, call the restoration company the Mountaineers call. Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
And we're back to it here at Linda K. Epling Stadium, 3-2. All of a sudden, Parkersburg and Cam Cumston with the one-run lead. As Easton Miller steps up with the double in the last. Fourth inning, it was Wyatt Boyce coming through with timely hitting. As Parkersburg has out-hit Bridgeport 5-3. The Indians with the lone error in the contest. We remind you, Potomac Valley post 64, taking on Morgantown post 2 in a do-or-die game after this one. Winner of this game will play at 4 o'clock tomorrow. It's the loser of Game 8 between Wheeling and Beckley. It's Cole Arnett to lead off. Ball one. 6, 7, 8 for Bridgeport. Cole Arnett, Chase Kinsey, and Alex Green. That's outside. You can see how efficient Cumston has been. Just let go of his 50th pitch in the 5th. He'll take that all day if you're Mike Goodwin. Really, other than the first 3 innings of yesterday's game, Parkersburg has either been ahead of or even with their competition in this tourney. So I feel like maybe the confidence is growing. And Arnett will watch a ball 4.
Now batting for post 68, number 22, Chase Kinsey.
That brings up Chase Kinsey at 348 and just 23 at-bats. The post 68 catcher. Kinsey out of Grafton High School, a Bearcat. And the 1-0. Hop-in ball to third base, thrown on the run, and it's there in time. As Cooper Kincaid comes and gets it. And there's one down. Parkersburg continuing to back up their pitcher Cumston effectively. Just pitching to contact, trusting his guys. Here's Alex Green up to bat. Sends down on the turf. Cumston with 2 strikeouts. The walk to Arnett was his first one of the game. And he hits him in the shoulder blade. Just as we broadcaster Jinxon talking about the command. Gonna walk that one off. Appears to be okay. It was the left one, not the throw-in shoulder, but really just painful, maybe a little bruise, if anything. It's the first base blue will have a quick chat. A fan of the big leagues, the NL Central teams, most popular here in West Virginia. Got the Pirates taking on the Cubs tonight at 6:40. And the Cincinnati Reds, a central battle against the St. Louis Cardinals. 8:15 first pitch.
Now batting for post 68, number 4, Max Conley.
Conley hitting. A Bridgeport pitcher going to stick in the spot of Verboski. Conley only 5 at-bats this season. Did hit successfully in 2 of them. Shows bunt and pushes it foul. A lefty trying to squeak something down the line here. I guess you could try to play some small ball and move him over, but then there'd be 2 outs. Parkersburg would have the force out at first. They're going to be precautious here with the first baseman playing inside and west. So Cumston responsible for the line in a bunt situation. With the 9-hole pinch hitter, leadoff Rohrig on deck. Outside corner called for strike 2. Bridgeport's tying run on second base. Can they draw even here in the 5th? Line drive cut. They try to double up at second, and it's going to get into right field. Base runners will stay put. As Kincaid made the catch. And I guess felt like the best chance of the double play was there at second. Would have been tight. Pretty well done from Arnett, not getting too far towards third. Rohrig, 463 batter. $15 ribbies. Two balls, no strikes. To Luke Rohrig. Houston Miller trying to dial in Cam Cumston. Just about in hour and 20 minutes of game time. This one's featured a little bit of everything. Good pitching, stolen bases, timely hitting. As Rohrig awaits the 3-0, and Compton able to locate. Rohrig grounded into a double play last time. Flew out to center to start it. Outside corner called strike 2. They'll be moving, full count, 2 down. Bridgeport down by 1. Hard ground ball. They'll go 1 with it. Kincaid does, and it's there in time. Parkersburg, post 15, gets out of the jam and leads it 3-2 over Bridgeport. We're back in the 6th.
Need a truck that's ready for work, weekends, and everything in between? Right now at Dan Cava GMC, get up to $10,000 off select new GMC Sierra 1500, or save up to $4,000 off all new GMC Canyon Elevations, offering bold styles, advanced technology, and everyday practicality. Come explore our all-new GMC Yukons, built for busy families and big adventures. All this and more at Dan Cava GMC in Bridgeport. Shop the world.
I'm Sean Kovich, Mountaineer Golf Coach. When disaster strikes your home, business, or golf game, call the restoration company the Mountaineers call. Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
Back to it here in Beckley, West Virginia. This first game has lived up to the billing as Bridgeport was hanging on to a 1-run lead. They pushed one across in the second until Beckley, check that. We're in the midst of a hectic week. It's Parkersburg, of course, post 15 with the tying run in the top half of the 4th. Bridgeport would reclaim the lead in the bottom half. And then 2 runs from Parkersburg. Top 5 on the clutch double from Easton Miller.
Parkersburg, number 10, Cooper Kincaid.
As it's Max Conley out there to face Cooper Kincaid. Kincaid 0 for 2, went down swinging in the 4th. First pitch swing, he'll drive it up the middle into the outfield. And a leadoff base hit. Excellent there from Kincaid. 27th hit of the Legion season.
Eli Davis.
Legion ball, in a lot of ways, more fun than school ball, travel ball. It's more relaxed as far as just playing for the love of the game. You're not worried about, am I varsity, am I JV, am I going to lose my spot? Is the coach going to hate me for the next 4 years? You're just out there to play ball and hopefully win a title, as that is rolled over towards the bullpen area. And especially with what high school sports have become recently, with all the transferring, the commercialization of youth athletics, a tournament like this is awfully refreshing. As Eli Davis awaits the 1-1. Line drive in the right field. And it's back-to-back hits to start out the 6th.
Now batting for Parkersburg, number 21, Wyatt Boyce.
So 6-hole man Wyatt Boyce drove in a run with a single last time. Parkersburg feeling like it could put up a crooked number. The first and second, nobody out. I think you definitely let Boyce swing away here. Instead, bunt show. That's ball 1. It's a conventional bunt situation, but with the way he's swinging the bat and the opportunity to put the game away, I don't think you do it with him. As he'll take outside. But that's why I'm up here. They're out there coaching a lot harder than you'd think it would be. As Boyce going to foul it backward. Boyce, 385 hitter, 30 hits, a 2-1 count. Gets it down back to the pitcher. Conley goes to third and misfires. That'll bring in another run on the throwing E1. 4-2 Parkersburg with a little bit of insurance. So here's Boyce, the bunt. Comes off the bat, probably harder than he wanted to, is right back at the pitcher. If Conley right away goes 3, I think it's a more comfortable throw, possibly has a chance, but just hesitates for a second and then has to rush it, or just could have gone 1. So first and second, still nobody out. So that's on to the outer black for a called strike. And now an errant throw on a pickoff. Seven hits now for post 15. As they have a chance to go into the evening feeling awfully good about themselves, as this is a ricochet off the catcher. It goes all the way to the right pad of the backstop. As Bridgeport starting to hurt themselves. About the 3-hour or so trip to get down here for Bridgeport. As that's a breaking ball into the strike zone. Called strike 2. Peyton West, 279. There's a grounder to second. Sonderricker goes 1. That'll bring in another one. And scores Eli Davis. RBI ground out there for West. Knowing the assignment there, in towards the handle. Able to just get the bat to something you put in play. It's the 8-hole man. Now for post 15, going to be Cooper Anderson out of Ravenswood. Started yesterday's game and left. 235 hitter, 517 on base percentage. We'll hit a line drive into left field. That'll bring in run number 6. Great pinch hit from Cooper Anderson. As the lead expands to 4.
Now by post 15, number 1, Seth Menarchek.
Excellent there, Anderson coming into the game already. Jumping all over a hittable pitch. As this will sneak past the catcher, Anderson jogs up 90 feet. You wonder if the wind is just kind of out of the sails for Bridgeport. just demoralizing. And you play a lot of tight games, intense innings in this tournament. Had a great game yesterday against South Charleston. Bridgeport did. Ultimately came up short. I think that South Charleston team's an intriguing one. They got a few players from the Quad A GW team that won the title. If I was asked, I'd say South Charleston and Wheeling probably my top two contenders at this point is Monarchic. Swing and miss for strike three. So top of the order with McCartney, 6-2. Lead for Parkersburg, post 15. Put up one run in the fourth, two in the fifth, three in the sixth. Pitch to CJ's over his head. And he'll walk. Looks like Bridgeport going to make another change. They go to their third arm and hand the ball to the shortstop, Colton Edwards, as we'll take a break on Video Productions.
My name's Keith Sigmund. I'm the general manager here at Buchanan Mine. I find in Bluefield State graduates a characteristic that is uncommon in most today, and that characteristic is their work ethic.
Not afraid to spend as many hours as they need to spend here. They have a great work ethic.
Why we search for Bluefield State graduates is because they don't shy away from the challenge.
Life doesn't wait, so neither should your care. Whether it's a cough, fever, or stomach bug, Access Plus is here for those urgent moments.
From bumps and bruises to stitches and even x-rays, we've got you covered with extended hours and walk-in care for the whole family.
You do not have to be an Access Health patient to be seen. No hassle, no appointments, just quality care when you need it.
Access Health, where care meets community.
They go to Colton Edwards, the starting a shortstop. Bridgeport does to just try to stabilize things a little bit and keep that deficit at 4. As Parkersburg has blown things open in the 6th. Again, 3 hits in the frame. And the play where Wyatt Boyce laid down the bunt and Bridgeport threw it away when they were going to third. That's really what made things come unraveled. Peyton West with an RBI ground out. Cooper Anderson pinch hits and drives in a run with a single, and then C.J. McCartney just walked. As Coach Kobe Carpenter's seen enough and goes to Edwards. Edwards faces Easton Miller. He'll inherit a first and second situation with 1 down. Well, actually, let's check that. It's C.J. McCartney still up for Parkersburg. After the 2-0s in there, goes 2-1. Ball to short, bobbled for a second. They barely get the out at second. Good job there by Owen Sonderricker, gloving it. The feed was a little bit awkward and low. So here is Easton Miller, got the rally started with the big double in the top of the 5th. They're going to throw to third on the first and third play. Uneventful. Parkersburg will easily takes second without a throw. Fly ball, center field, and the catch made. As the side is retire, Avolio makes the catch. Parkersburg with its work cut out. 6-2 Parkersburg. We're back after this with Video Productions.
This summer, 2 fan favorites are back.
Honey pepper pimento, pineapple dragon fruit. They're back, they're so back. Yeah, they're bringing that flavor back. Honey pepper pimento, yeah, that pimento. Pineapple dragon fruit, bringing that pineapple back. They're back, they're so back. Yeah, they're bringing that flavor back. They're so back. Honey pepper pimento.
Which favorite will you choose?
When it comes to finding your next vehicle,
it's officially go time at Thornhill Auto Group.
10 trusted brands,
plus a huge lineup of pre-owned.
Brought to you by the folks who've served this region for years.
We go big for our home team.
And don't forget Thornhill's Value Plus warranty. Real coverage that keeps you going.
So if you're ready to go, it's go time at Thornhill Auto Group.
6-2. Now a nice lead for Cam Cumpston. He's only given up 2 hits through 5 innings. The Bridgeport need base runners, need them now. Only 6 more outs left in this tournament. Cumpston today, 68 pitches, 42 of them thrown for strikes. It's the type of efficiency you want to see. 2 strikeouts, 1 walk. 3 hits, just the 2 runs. 68 pitches, he's got a chance to go the distance. Don't see any action in the pen, at least not at the moment. Colton Edwards, 1 for 2 in the game. Got a base knockoff Cumpston in their last matchup in the 4th. And it's Colton Edwards with Owen Sonderricker on deck and Guy Avolio in the hole. First pitch delivery with Cumpston. He'll drill him in the back. Gets away from him. The righty didn't quite finish the motion. Plunk Edwards.
Now batting for post 68, number 12, Owen Sonderricker.
Here's Sonderricker. 0 for 2, out on the ground twice. Ground ball, shortstop, and they bobbled it. They drop it at second base. A little bit of confusion there. The umpire initially signaled out. Is he saying he's out on the transfer now? If so, I don't know about that one. So initially he said out, then changed it to safe, then says out on the transfer. As the lead runner's retired.
Now batting for Bridgeport.
That's a drop. That is off the top of the glove. That is... I mean, that's an atrocious call. In all honesty, really wasn't close. You don't have the advantage that you do in the state baseball tournament of reviewing things, but that would have been a pretty short process. Just a mistake there from Parkersburg, so Sonderricker is aboard first. Here's Guy Avolio, starting pitcher, moved to center. Just looked like Anderson there at second might have taken his eye off the ball. Not quite sure, but he gets away with it. Got to catch a couple breaks to win a tournament. And sometimes you're on the other side of it. Tough one there for the Indians. Over the letters there, ball 4 to Avolio.
Now back to post 68, number 20, Dom Fazelaire.
There is Dom Fazelaire. 0 for 2. Ball 1. Fazelaire, foul territory, fly ball gonna land. Narchik getting some cardio in there. Go pick up the hat and the glove. Fazelaire, 33 at-bats in the Legion season. Did well with them. Batting .424. In need of them now with 2 base runners, 1 away. It was just such a strange sequence at second because you don't like when an umpire tries to prove themselves right. Because in the moment, his instinct, he called it out too early before the ball got there. And then changed it to safe. And I just don't know what an after-the-fact conversation would have done in that situation. I think he had the best view. So it just kind of seemed like an emotional panic call, which is what we all try to avoid. Here's a pop-up, caught by the catcher. Great job flipping the mask and grabbing it there by Easton Miller.
Now batting for Bridgeport, number 5, Brady Elliott.
So here is Cole Arnett. 0 for 1, grounded out on the second, walked in the 5th. Actually a pinch hitter. They're going to go with number 5, Elliott. So Elliott pinch hitting here, trying to give the Indians, or Bridgeport post 68, I should say. They're not all Bridgeport High School players a chance, as that is swung out and missed. That's Brady Elliott. Elliott does happen to go to Bridgeport, class of 27 player. And we'll take down Broadway. Couple of RBIs for Brady, 10 runs scored. As he'll hit a fly ball to right field, and Monarchik makes the catch. Bridgeport strands 2, Parkersburg up 6-2, as we're back after this at Epling Stadium.
At WVU Tech, you get more than a college experience. You get the tools you need to be successful, break barriers, and land opportunities, all at an affordable price. With the best return on investment in West Virginia and a small, supportive campus. Find out what being a Golden Bear can mean for you today. Start your application at wvutech.edu.
If you're struggling with payroll problems, compliance confusion, or HR headaches, it's time to discover Compliance, the trusted solution for a healthier, stress-free business. With Compliance, you will experience faster, error-free payroll, effortless compliance with labor laws, and expert HR support and guidance. Don't let workplace stress take over. Ask your business if compliance is right for you. Side effects may include reduced stress, increased efficiency, improved morale, and a strong reliance on compliance. Consult Compliance today. Compliance, because a better business starts with a better you.
Parkersburg post 15, up 6-2. As we are in the top of the 7th, trying to add to this cushion. As they've scored 5 unanswered in the last 2 frames. And Parkersburg inching closer and closer to getting to hang around in this tournament and play tomorrow.
Now batting for Parkersburg, number 11, Cam Cumston.
There's Cam Cumston, the Parkersburg pitcher. I'll take low. Cumston 1 for 3, singled in the 4th. We'll watch low and away. 3-4-5, Cam Cumston, Cooper Kincaid, Eli Davis. On to the outer black, 2-1. Down and out. I remind you, the tournament ongoing throughout the day. Under the knee. There's Cumston will walk. After this, 1 o'clock, Potomac Valley post 64 takes on Morgantown. In the 4 o'clock game, it is Berkeley post 14 against South Charleston post 94. Wheeling post 1 against Berkeley post 32 at 7 o'clock. It's Kincaid digging in with nobody out and a runner on first. Ball 2. And Kincaid's 1 for 3. We'll take that one down the middle. Hopping ground ball. Third base going to be a tight one. And he'll leg it out. To second base goes Kincaid. Going from bad to worst. Looked like an infield single. And a throwing E5. Might have been better to eat that one. It just took so long to get to him. Yeah, he was already there. So Kincaid the hit, 9 of them today for Parkersburg. On one delivery upstairs. You ask yourself the question, and obviously we don't know all the details with availability, how guys are feeling, the details of the situation, but did they go away from Avolio a little too early? It was 3-2, the game was teetering, but Bridgeport really in relief today has kind of struggled, and it hasn't just been the pitchers defensively. There's been some tricky moments. As that's a ball. As the Wendell completely stopped, the flag still. Ball Ball 3. To Eli Davis, 3 balls, 1 strike. Count goes full. The champion will be decided on Monday, July 27th, as that's a hit. Half a day, Eli Davis, his third of the contest. 7-2. Post 15, piling it on. Cam Cumston comes around to score. And still the bullpen stays empty. I think he's going to have a chance to finish off a complete game after this, Cumston. It's in there to Boyce for strike 1. Safe at second is Eli Davis. Wyatt Boyce, class of 27 player. And he's going to lay into one nicely as that scores run number 8. As Kincaid crosses. And they continue to pepper it all over the field.
Now batting for Parkersburg, number 5, Peyton West.
A lot of singles today. Parkersburg hitting line drives all over the place. Just the 2 extra base hits. McCartney and Miller with doubles. Here's Peyton West, brought in a run with a ground ball last time. That would work here. Is the throw going to go all the way into center field, and Bridgeport will hand a run. The 9th one. A game that was a 1-1 pitcher's duel in the bottom of the 4th has completely been torn apart. And credit Parkersburg for this offensive performance. Peyton West with the base hit to right, the 3rd in a row. It's kind of the wry grin there from Colton Edwards, doing all he can. This will bring another visit from Bridgeport. They point to the dugout, and we step away again on Video Productions.
Some moments change everything. In an instant, your world grows bigger, and suddenly, it's real. There are questions, there are plans, there are quiet worries you don't always say out loud. And there are providers who walk with you through all of it, from the first heartbeat to the first time you hold them in your arms. At Access Health Women's Health, you don't have to leave your community to receive exceptional care. Access Health, right here at home.
In 1914, the same year the first commercial flight soared and the Panama Canal opened, Greer Industries was born. Herbert and Agnes Greer began in Morgantown, West Virginia, striking the first pick into the limestone formation that would become the backbone of one of the state's great industrial legacies. From the roads we drive on, the buildings we build, and the communities we serve, Greer Industries has been delivering quality for decades. At Greer Industries, we've been improving lives for more than a century.
The path to a rewarding, well-paying career is close to home. Discover what WVU Tech graduates already know. We're a small campus with big opportunities. With hands-on experience in high-demand programs like hospitality, forensic investigation, cybersecurity, engineering, and nursing, you'll be prepared to enter the workforce, solving West Virginia's most important problems. We know that you can change the world, and it starts here at home.
You own a boat because you love spending time on the water. Choose the outboard that allows you to make the most of it. Honda Marine's legendary reliability, ease of maintenance, and powerful performance keep you going strong. And they're all backed by the peace of mind protection of the industry's best limited warranty. Visit your Honda Marine dealer today and find out why it's more than an engine. It's your time on the water.
Three runs for Parkersburg post 15 in the seventh, and still nobody out. As Bridgeport desperate to get one, they'll go to Mason Bowen, who scored the first run of the game on the steal of home in the second. As he'll face Cooper Anderson in the 8-hole, and tosses in a strike. Comes into a first and third situation. And he'll let loose of the 0-1. Anderson, pinch hit in the last, and drove in a run with a single. Gets a second opportunity here. Here's the 0-2 to the Ravenswood Red Devil, and out on 3 pitches. Mason Bowen, 0-1 record, 4.20 ERA, struck out 7 and walked 9 in the Legion season. Bowen, another Bridgeport High School guy, they'll steal second with West, no throw. There's Menarchik, 0 for 2. Was plunked by a pitch in the 5th. It's been a day just trying to find the right answers. Bridgeport has used 4 different arms. They've walked 5. And the 4 errors, that's really been the issue. Three 1. Popped up left side of the infield. Easy catch there for Edwards. 2 down, we're back to the top with McCartney. As Bowen registers a couple of quick outs. McCartney grounded into a fielder's choice last time. One 1-0. Towards the handle, fouls it away. McCartney, 10 doubles in the regular season. 25 RBIs, scored 31 times. 371 average, so he's getting on. He's giving you some power in the leadoff spot, too. Deuces on the board, second and third for Parkersburg. And it's hit in the air to right field. And the catch is made routinely out there by Green. We'll take it to a break. Last chance, Bridgeport chasing 7. As we're back after this on Video Productions.
Leading the efforts to build a stronger West Virginia, the High Technology Foundation has a proven plan to strengthen and diversify our state's economy. The I-79 Technology Park's high-capacity infrastructure continues to attract advanced federal operations that are driving economic growth. This keeps our young, educated residents in the state and brings West Virginians home. The High Technology Foundation, building a stronger West Virginia. Learn more today at WVHTF.org.
3 more outs required. Parkersburg post 15, up 9-2 over Bridgeport. And trying to seal the deal to tomorrow's matchup. As you play at 4 o'clock against the loser of the Beckley versus Wheeling game. A little bit of a chance to scout whether you come to this game if you're presumably Parkersburg or just fire it up on the stream. I think good night to come on out to the ballpark, at least send a couple coaches here to watch what the other teams have. That's the fun thing about tournaments. You really live on a day-to-day basis. Survive and advance. So Chase Kinsey, the Bridgeport catcher, will lead off the bottom of the 7th. Here's Cumston to work. Snaps it into the zone and goes ahead. Cumston 3 hits allowed, struck out 2, walked 2. 84th pitch. And he's way up, no balls and 2 strikes. I think he wants this one low. And spikes the curveball. You saw Miller pat the ground. 0-2 there, just hoping for the hitter to get fooled and chase something. As this is out over the plate, probably a little too pretty. 1-2 also. As Kinsey rocks it into left, that's what you need.
Now by proposed 68, number 25, Alex Green.
Runner aboard. And bring one out for the catcher.
Courtesy runner for Bridgeport, number 1, Evan Root.
So Evan Root out to run bases. He'll take his lead. Here's Green down the third base line. It's fair. It'll get to the corner, and then it's misplayed. That's going to score Root. 9-3. RBI double there from Green. That was barely fair. And just went into that big open space over by the bullpen.
Now batting for Bridgeport, number
As you
4,
look at it,
Max Conley.
that's barely diving. Effort there at third from Kincaid, and then Boyce here tries to backhand it and gloves it. And it sneaks by him. So nobody out, runner on second base again. It is Maddox Conley. 6'2", left fielder / pitcher. Class of 28 player. And Cumston to the plate with the 2-0, up and away. Parkersburg went pretty deep with Boyce yesterday. He's one of their primary arms, so he's not available if you do have to turn to another arm for these last 3 outs. Come strike 1. As Cumston will slide, step, and go. Full count. Got the lights flickering on here on an overcast day. Making it a little brighter as that's a ball 4. There to Conley. So a little nervy here to start out the 7th for Parkersburg. So they give up 2 hits, a run, and then walk 1. So Coach Goodwin, Thompson, and company Might try to. Well, we'll see how they play it. Compton at the 93 pitch mark. He'll stay with the Roane County Raider. Cam Compton deep into this game. Got force outs everywhere. Just got to get a sure out here if you're Parkersburg. And this is past the catcher. So 2 into scoring position. As Green and Conley advance. Rorig's 0 for 3. Bridgeport leadoff man. Trying to bring him significantly closer. Here's the offering. Called for a strike. And the 1-1. Ground ball through the hole into left. And it's 9-4. Bridgeport not going away quietly. And another visit. Surely going to go to a fresh option. There's 2 guys standing over towards the bullpen. As he'll give up the ball, hands it to Kincaid. And things getting a bit interesting. We'll take it to a break on Video Productions.
For over 20 years, Dan Cava Toyota World has been more than a dealership. We're family-owned, community-focused, and committed to taking care of our customers long after the sale. Our commitment doesn't stop when you drive off the lot. With factory-trained technicians and a service team you can trust, we're here to keep your vehicle running at its best for years to come. So when it's time to get your next vehicle, choose the dealership that's been serving the community for generations. Visit Dan Cava Toyota World in Fairmont. Shop the road.
Some moments change everything. In an instant, your world grows bigger, and suddenly, it's real. There are questions, there are plans, there are quiet worries you don't always say out loud. And there are providers who walk with you through all of it, from the first heartbeat to the first time you hold them in your arms. At Access Health Women's Health, you don't have to leave your community to receive exceptional care. Access Health, right here at home.
You have dreams.
A better life, a better job, a better you.
So where do you start to build the skills necessary to get there? At West Virginia State, you are not just a number, you are who you choose to be.
You receive personal attention from award-winning faculty.
You study in nationally recognized programs.
You learn the skills that will get you the job you know you can have. No matter where you want to go
or what you want to do,
it starts at State.
Parkersburg post 15 trying to put the finishing touches on today's elimination game. But Bridgeport not making it easy as they've scored 2 runs to cut the deficit to 5 here in the 7th. Post 15 still gets a record and out in the frame as they'll go to Cooper Kincaid.
Now pitching for Parkersburg, number 10, Cooper Kincaid.
They switch him with the previous pitcher, Compton, who goes to third. Compton finishes up 6 innings pitched. Struck out 2, walked 3. Gave up 6 hits, 4 runs, 3 of them earned. Did his job, got his squad late into the game with a lead. So now it's over to Kincaid. He faces Colton Edwards. And Rorig will take second. Edwards 1 for 2, hit by a pitch last time. Ball 3. Well done there by Kincaid. Looked like he kept the motion pretty simple. Not a whole lot of leg kicking or overthrowing there. Just wanted to make sure he threw a strike. Ground ball to third. They go one with it. And he'll take the out, the first of the frame. A run scores. It's 9-5. As Cumston fired it across the diamond. You might have had a chance there to step on the bag and go one. But you also understand not wanting to get cute in this situation. There's a Sonderricker, one down, runner on third. Strike one's in there. Sonderricker really yet to get through one today. He's hit 3 grounders. Fouls that one out of play. As this one is hit to the outfield, right center, and this is down. Sonderricker into second easily, and it's 9-6. How about this? A furious comeback from Bridgeport. Now the deficit just at 3 runs. Sonderricker shoots it out there into the massive gap. So a 4 spot for Bridgeport here in the 7th. Now it's with one down. That is a strike. Here's Mason Bowen. Will pop one up towards second base. And an easy catch. As Hudkins will make the play. Check that actually. Number 4 for post 15. Cooper Anderson out of Ravenswood. So down to their last out, down by 3. Dom Fazelaire with a shot down the line. Fazelaire to second. That'll score Sonderricker. And it's a 9-7 game. I mean, how about this? 5 runs in the bottom of the 7th. A lot of teams down by 7. They start to kind of mentally pack it in. But not Bridgeport. These kids know how to compete. They've won a lot of baseball games, as that is just laced down the right field check. Inside pitch there. Did it get him? It did. That hits Brady Elliott.
68, number 22, Chase Kinsey.
I mean, this is something. As Bridgeport has batted around in this inning. They've walked, they've been hit by a pitch. Doubles from Green and from Sonderricker. Now it's the turn of the catcher Chase Kinsey. Down 0-1. Runners on first and second, 2 down. Will lunge and poke it foul. So up 0-2, Kincaid. Got to flush everything that's happened and just make a winning pitch right now. If you're post 68, you're moving on contact. And swung out and missed, and that'll do it. 9-7. Parkersburg post 15 hangs on and will stay alive in this tournament as Bridgeport post 68 is eliminated. We'll recap it for you after this on Video Productions.
You own a boat because you love spending time on the water. Choose the outboard that allows you to make the most of it. Honda Marine's legendary reliability, ease of maintenance, and powerful performance keep you going strong. And they're all backed by the peace of mind protection of the industry's best limited warranty. Visit your Honda Marine dealer today and find out why it's more than an engine. It's your time on the water.
Some moments change everything. In an instant, your world grows bigger, and suddenly, it's real. There are questions, there are plans, there are quiet worries you don't always say out loud. And there are providers who walk with you through all of it, from the first heartbeat to the first time you hold them in your arms. At Access Health Women's Health, you don't have to leave your community to receive exceptional care. Access Health, right here at home.
In 1914, the same year the first commercial flight soared and the Panama Canal opened, Greer Industries was born. Herbert and Agnes Greer began in Morgantown, West Virginia, striking the first pick into the limestone formation that would become the backbone of one of the state's great industrial legacies. From the roads we drive on, the buildings we build, and the communities we serve, Greer Industries has been delivering quality for decades. At Greer Industries, we've been improving lives for more than a century.
The path to a rewarding, well-paying career is close to home. Discover what WVU Tech graduates already know. We're a small campus with big opportunities. With hands-on experience in high-demand programs like hospitality, forensic investigation, cybersecurity, engineering, and nursing, you'll be prepared to enter the workforce, solving West Virginia's most important problems. We know that you can change the world, and it starts here at home.
Fun ball game in our first contest here at Linda K. Epling Stadium as Parkersburg post 15 takes it 9-7 over Bridgeport post 68. It was a game that was really polar opposites as far as the first part of it, and then the second part. It was a pitcher's duel early, Bridgeport clinging to a 1-0 lead going into the bottom of the fourth. And then from there, Parkersburg just got rolling. They'd score in the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, and the seventh. They swung the bats well today, 12 hits in 31 at-bats as a team. Eli Davis was 3 for 4 in the contest. Wyatt Boyce, 2 for 3 with an RBI. And Cooper Kincaid, 2 for 4, as well as Bridgeport's season is going to come to a close. Good game today for Alexander Green. 2 for 2, he doubled as the season going to come to an end. Also, good pitching outing today from Cam Cumston. Things started to come unraveled a little bit in the last, but wire to wire was really good, was solid throughout the game. Gave up 6 hits, went 6 strong, punched out 2, walked 3 as Parkersburg post 15 moves on. After this, we are going to bring you the next one with Fred Persinger Jr. taking over right here on Video Productions. We thank the entire crew today for sticking it out. And that 1 o'clock game going to be Potomac Valley post 64 versus Morgantown post 2. This has been Michael Sussman. Have a wonderful day.